Hey guys, Mr. Mises here, and what I want to do is I want to show you how to find the probabilities, determine probabilities from a z-table, or what's called a standard normal table, so that we can use our normal model to do probabilities and find percentages. So what we're going to do here is we're going to first get this z is z is less than negative 1.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. This is what I want you to do here. Here's negative 1.5 in a z-score, right? And I'm gonna draw a line here, and I'm gonna shade the region that this probability, the region that represents that probability. So this probability is represented by this shaded region. Okay, so it's less than, so it's everything underneath this z-score. All right, so we're going to use a z-table, and a z-table is normally in the back of any stats book, or it's provided on an AP exam. But let me go and show you, or your professor will provide it. So I provide to my students. Let me go and show you what a normal table looks like. So I've got one here. And here's a standard normal probability. So notice this is the normal model, and it gives you the area of the shaded region underneath the z-score. So it's got two sides. This is the negative z-scores. Here are the negative z-scores. This is the to the 10th decimal, and this is the 100th decimal. And then inside is the probability. And then if you go to the other page, you have positive z-scores and your probabilities. And again, notice it gives you everything under. So if you have to find a shaded area greater than, we're going to have to subtract 1 from that. So let's take a look at the first example here. Okay, where am I? Right here. I'm looking for the shaded area under negative 1.5, so I'm going to look at my table, and I'm going to go down here to negative 1.5, negative 1.50, because this is the hundredths. So negative 1.5 is right there. Negative 1.50 is right here, and this right here is my probability. All right, so it's 0.0668. So this is equal to 0.0668. And you know what? I'm just noticing. I totally drew that wrong, right? Let me go ahead and redo this. That was positive 1.5. Negative 1.5 is over here. And you probably watching that earlier and going, what's Mr. Mises doing? That's positive 1.5, not negative. All right, so there's the shaded area. Okay. All right, let's do a few more here. Greater than negative 1.5. Okay, so here's negative 1.5, and we want the area greater than. Well, notice here that I already got the area underneath it. So now I want the area above it, so I'm just going to take 1 minus 0.0668. Because, the whole thing adds up to 100%. So I'm going to go and do this, and this will give me my probability above it. So that's going to be 0.9332. All right? Okay, what if we have the probabilities between two z-scores? So 0.27 is going to be about right here. And 1.8 is going to be right here. Oops, again on the wrong side. Come on, Mr. Mises. Get it right. Can't draw on a number line. What's going on? All right. So that's our shaded region in between. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for this z-score, which will give us all the area all the way over here. And we'll look for this z-score, which will give us the area all the way underneath, and we'll subtract the two. All right? So let's go and look for that. We're looking for 1.8. All right, positive 1.8. So what did I do with that? 1.8 is right here. Oops. So we got 1.8, which is 0.9641. So 0.9641. minus, we got to find 0.27. So 0.27, stupid flies, right here. So again, 0.27, 0.6064. 6064. Put that in the calculator. All right, 0.9641 minus 0.6064, 0.3557. 3.3577 is what I meant to say. All right, z is less than negative 3.59. So let's go and see if we can find that. Negative 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not on here. Negative 3.59 is not on here. So what's the smallest value we've got? 0.0003. Right? Anything that's smaller than negative 3.4 standard deviations is going to be smaller than 0.0003. So when I answer this for now, if I'm just using the table, you know, that's this shaded area way over here, I'm just going to say that's going to be less than 0.0003. All right? Because really I can't do anything else from the table. I'll show you later how to use your calculator, your TI Inspire, to actually find this, this probability. All right? All right, let's take a look at some more examples real quick, and then I will be off. Greater than 5. All right, well, that's just going to be less than, that's 5 is like way out here, right? And we talked about this in class. 5 is like a ridiculous high z value. That's like crazy. It's like really crazy, like crazy. So we're just going to say it's less than 0.0001. That's super duper small probability. That shaded area is way out here, so small. I don't even, just like you have a better chance of seeing a unicorn and getting struck by lightning before that happens, right? At the same time. So that's just, you know, so small. All right. Find the value of z such that the probability is 0.1515, and this is a greater than, okay? So we want the probability that it's like up here, right? Actually, it's going to be some probably like over here more. So we want this is going to be our probability. We want to know what that z-score is. Well, what I'm going to actually do here is, because I only get z-scores in the table that are below, I'm going to look for the same probability on this side. And this is a perfectly symmetrical figure. So whatever this negative z is, that's the positive z. So let's look for 0.1515 in my table here. Do I see it anywhere here? Nope. Let's go to the other side. All right, 0.15. Where are we going here? 0.15. Oh, there it is. 0.1515. So what does that correspond to? Negative 1.03. So negative 1.03. So this is going to be negative 1.03. So this is positive 1.03. That'll be my answer for this problem. All right, determine the 35th percentile. What that means is this is 0.35 for a z that's less than z equals 0.35. That's what a percentile is. It means it's the percent, 35%, all right, below. Okay, it means this is 35%. So what is the percentile? Is what is this value? What is that value? Well, let's go look for 0.35 in my my z table. 0.35. It's going to be, oh, not there. Must be positive. Not there. You know what I probably did is I probably don't have enough values here. So let's go to my other page here. Here's the z table that I got from the interweb. All right, let's see. 0.35 is right here. So we've got negative 0.38, and that's pretty close. All right, I know it's right in between, so we can even say negative 0.385 if we want to be a little closer, right? So we're going to go and say that. Or we're going to go and say that it's negative 0.385. That's our z-score for the, oops, what is that? It's the wrong problem. What are we doing? Here we go. Negative 0.385 is my answer for this. And there you go, guys. That's using a z-table to find probability percentages. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.